Hello everyone. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel, Get Crafty with Sally. My name is Sally Poole. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Albany, Oregon. Welcome. Today is June 1st. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? So the project I'm going to show you today is this card. And it is made with the Filled with Happiness set, which just retired. Another item that just retired. I can't keep up with everything. It seems like I buy these things and then by the time I get around to using, gosh, I don't know, half or 2/3 of them, the rest are retired. So I guess I need to get busy, right? So there's some really cute stamps in here, and I'm going to show you just a couple different ways that I used them. So here's what you're going to need to make the card. As always, I will have a PDF over on my blog. There is a link below the video in the description box that will take you to that PDF, or you can grab a screenshot of this real quick. Oh, and let me announce the winner of the triple diamond front card is Peggy. I'm not sure what the last name is, if it's Peggy P. Arento or Peggy Parento 6649. Anyway, congratulations, Peggy. You are the winner of the card just for leaving a comment on this video. So if you will send me an email at dannydog75@hotmail.com and send me your mailing address, I will pop this card in the mail to you. Again, congratulations, and thanks for leaving a comment. There were quite a few comments on that video. Thank you everyone for doing that. It really does help me out, so I appreciate that. So let's get started on this card. I'm gonna grab my chair, and I think the first thing I'll do, and I didn't want this video to take forever, so I already stamped the stamp that has "It's a good day to have a good day," which I think is great. So I stamped that in, I actually stamped one in Memento so I can color it with the Stampin' blends, and then I stamped another one in the VersaFine Clair ink. And if you've watched my videos, you've probably heard me talk about this before. I think this is a great ink for sentiments, but not for things that you're going to color, because it will smear, or I have found that it smears. So I don't know if you can see, but there's the difference. Memento, VersaFine. So I'm going to use this one for the outside and punch this out for the inside. So let me finish coloring this. I'll show you how I did it really quick. I'm going to take I used Light Mango Melody for their oranges or grapefruit. So I'm just going to color this last citrus in with light. Then I'm going to grab my dark Mango Melody and shade a few little areas, and then go over these dots that Stampin' Up! Has given us. So that would be it for the Mango Melodies. And then for the leaves, I've used light and dark Old Olive. So we'll finish the leaves really quick with light old olive first. And then I'm going to take my dark old olive and then just do a little line at the bottom of the leaves. And then I have colored my little flowers with dark petunia pop. If you can hear the trombone in the background, that is Willow snoring. And then for the background, on this card I used light boho blue, but on this one I'm going to use my light Seaside spray, which is retired. So we'll just quickly go around these little pieces that are left. And I don't care if it doesn't end up looking perfectly smooth. That is fine by me. And then I'm also going to take my light Mango Melody again, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's a double line around this, and I have just colored right in the center of that. So that is it. That is as good as the coloring is going to get for me. So now I'm going to take the Modern Oval Punch. Hopefully it's still available right now. It was out of stock for a while. And I'm going to center it in here as best as I can. Give that a little punch. And there we have that piece. So let's start putting our card together. I'm going to grab my card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. I've already folded it, but I'm going to give it a good press with my bone folder again. Then I'm going to take my, got a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 piece of Mango Melody and a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white, and I have embossed it with the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder. So let's glue this piece to the Mango Melody piece. Lots of nooks and crannies, so you want to get some glue on there, especially on the edges. Guess I can leave the lid off for a second. Now I'm going to have to stand up so I can get this straight. So we'll center the basic white layer on the Mango Melody. And then I'm going to use my tape to adhere the Mango Melody to my card base. You could use glue if you want. Make sure your card base opens on the correct side. Center that and give it a press. So now let's take our we've got a smaller piece of Mango Melody, 3 1/4 by 4 9/16, which fits. I only did that size because it fits well behind this piece. This is one of the frames from the Scalloped Contours dies set. You've heard me talk about this before. I'll never get rid of it. It is the second largest one, the one without the little eyelet holes in it. Let me sit down again. So let's put some glue on the back of this piece. Put a little dot on each one of these little corners. Try to get this centered. And then we'll glue this piece down to the card front. I'll have to stand up for that one. I hope I'm not the only one that does that, but boy, I just can't get things straight unless I'm looking at them from above. And then it's still questionable. Sometimes I think it's straight, and when I put it on there and step back and look at it, I am like, good grief, that looks terrible. So now we are going to take our, I guess I can put my lid back on my glue now. We're going to take our little colored punched piece, and I've got a bunch of my dimensionals that I've cut in half. So I'm just going to place these around the back of this piece. And you know that I like to use enough dimensionals to keep Stampin' Up! In business. So now we'll pull all of these covers off. And I will mention that I do put a piece of basic white cardstock on the inside. I like the extra layer that it gives back there. I usually do 4 by 5 1/4. Rarely do I do it on my videos. I don't know why, but I just don't. So we'll try to center that as best as we can. And then I'm going to add one of my favorite things, my Dazzling Diamonds glitter. So for those of you that don't have it, excuse my reach, I'm going to grab my quickie glue pen. You can just use any kind of glitter if you want. It just, I think it just makes this card really sweet. I'm sure there are those of you that don't care for glitter, but I really like it, so I'm going to use it. So I am going to make sure that glue's coming out. I'm going to put glue on all of these little dots on the fruit. Ish. I'm not getting them perfect. Then I'm going to take my Dazzling Diamonds, sprinkle that on there, give that a few flicks with my finger. Then I'm also going to add some to the center of these little flowers. And also going to go around where I added the Mango Melody between these two lines. Hopefully I can keep my hand out of that glue. Okay, so let's drop some more diamonds on here. Set those aside. So that is it. There is our card. I don't know if you can see the dazzling diamonds or not, but they are nice. They really do add something to it. So there's the original card. There's the one that we just made. The only thing that's different is the blue background is a little bit lighter. So I also have one that I made with one of my favorites, the Flight and Airy bird paper. So this one, I did not use the stamped center from this whole stamp set. I did just punch a piece of the bird paper out, and I added some glitter to, or dazzling diamonds to these green leaves. So that's a different way to use this. You can use the sentiment, but you don't have to use the image that's in the center. So here's one with, and then this one also has designer series paper in the background instead of the white embossed. And I did put a piece of Misty Moonlight behind that, a layer. So this one is with the other stamp with the little bird. Happy birthday, may it be filled with happiness. I think that's a great sentiment too. And I did put dazzling diamonds on it. There, it looks like you can see it. So this one is in boho blue, and I colored it with light and dark boho blue and bubble bath and petunia pop, and then the greens, the old olives. So I think that's all with that one. The next one, I used paper from Mediterranean Blooms. I don't know if many of you have that yet. This is the first time I've used any of the paper. So here's this card. And I've colored the fruit this time in pumpkin pie instead of Mango Melody, because the Mediterranean paper is pumpkin pie. And I also took some, I guess I should have mentioned it on the bird card, I also took some Pearl Basic Jewels and colored them with my Stampin' blends. I do that quite a bit, but if you do it, make sure that you use the small tip, because if you use the big one, it tends to, it messes it up. It just pretty much ruins it. So don't do that. And then this one, I use the Countryside Inn paper. I only have a few sheets of it left. And again, the bird with the happy birthday. And this one also has the DSP for the back layer instead of the embossed white piece. So there's the little bird. And then I colored the pearls to match. So that is my card for today. Let me know what you think of it. I will also be giving away one of these cards. So all you need to do to enter the giveaway is just leave a comment down below the video. Tell me what's your favorite card. How's the weather? What's going on in your world? Just please don't say anything bad. Don't try to hurt my feelings. So, like I said, just leave a comment. I will have a drawing in, I'm going to say, maybe the 3rd week of June. I am having a card event this Saturday, the 8th. So the last couple of weeks I've been pretty busy getting ready for it. Plus, my back started hurting again, so now I have to go to the chiropractor twice a week. But it's good, it's better. So I kind of need to get through this card event before I get serious with things again. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. If you are getting anything out of my videos, please hit the like button, share my videos with your friends and family, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.